Hey Tracy, I'm really sorry, but something came up and I can't make it to your place tonight.
Oh, really? You mentioned you were coming over to spend the night, remember? Such a rare occasion for us to have this time together. I even made a big dinner for tonight.
Man, this really sucks. Yeah, I know, I'm genuinely sorry about this. I have to stay late at the office tonight. They're pushing hard to get this project finished by the end of the day. No exceptions. I'll make it up to you though. I promise, okay? Next time, I'll make sure we have a great time together.
I was so excited about tonight. But I guess if your work is forcing you, then you can't help it. Okay. Well, let's plan for next Sunday instead, and we'll go watch a movie together, alright? If we do that, I'll forgive you for tonight's change of plans.
No worries, I can make that happen. I'm sorry once again about tonight.
It's okay. Get that project done, okay? I'm counting on you.
Thanks, I will. Tracy, I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hey, Beatrice, sorry about that. I just wrapped up work. Is Chris already asleep? I completely forgot it was his birthday. I'll swing by and grab a cake on my way home. Hang on tight. Chocolate cake should work, right? Beatrice, please message me back as soon as possible.
Huh? Who's Beatrice?
Oh, wait, you're not Beatrice? Oops, my bad, Tracy. I totally messaged the wrong person. Let's just forget about it, alright? My apologies for the mix-up. Sorry.
Wait, hold on. I can't just brush this off. Who is Beatrice? And who is Chris? What's happening here? Who are these people? Why haven't you mentioned them before? I need some answers, please.
Well, here's the deal. It's about my sister. Yeah, my sister and my nephew. They're at my parents' place right now. They asked me to join them for my nephew's birthday celebration. They sprung it on me last minute. You know how it goes. I should have mentioned it earlier. My bad.
I thought you said your parents lived 3 hours away from here. You're really going to start driving over there at this hour? And you're the one getting the cake? Are you telling me that you're not actually working overtime today? Was that just a lie? I'm a bit confused here, so please explain what's really going on.
No. Actually, they decided to pop in unexpectedly on me. I guess they're gonna be staying at my place tonight. I just didn't want to tell you I was spending time with them instead, so I lied about working overtime. I'm sorry. My sister figured you'd be jealous if I said I was spending time with her instead of you. Saying I was working overtime was her idea. Sorry.
You keep going on about your sister, but honestly, it sounds like an excuse to me. I remember you telling me before that you were an only child. So what's the deal here?
That's a little tricky to explain. Did I actually say those things?
You told me that on one of our previous dates. You said you were an only child and your parents would be so happy to have a daughter like me.
I said something like that? It's possible I was a bit out of it, maybe drunk, and not thinking straight at the time. I'm sorry if I've caused any confusion. Can we talk about this in person? It'll be easier to clear things up face to face.
You know, those messages you send me, they seemed a bit odd for siblings. It's not the usual way brothers and sisters talk. Can you please be honest with me? Who are Beatrice and Chris to you? What's their real relationship?
Honestly, this is really difficult for me to admit. I know it's going to come as a shock, but will you marry me?
Huh? Marry you? What do you mean?
You know, I've been wanting to say this for a while, but I never had the guts to say it out loud. We've been together for a good amount of time, and I know you told me that you've always wanted to start a family. Well, why not now? Let's take it to the next level. We can get married, you can move in with me, and we'll create that picture-perfect family you've always dreamed of. How does that sound? It's about time we make our dreams a reality, don't you think?
Wait. Why are we suddenly jumping into the topic of marriage?
Can't you see what I'm getting at here? I'm asking you to be my forever partner, darling. I know it's not the grandest, most romantic proposal out there, and the timing might not be perfect, but hear me out. My feelings for you are as genuine as they come. So, Tracy, my love, Will you do me the honor of becoming my wife? Will you walk this beautiful journey of life with me, hand in hand, till the end of our days?
Hold on a second. Are you really trying to divert my attention by proposing to me right now? Do you honestly think I'll just overlook the whole Beatrice and Chris situation if you randomly pop the question? You've got some nerve, I must say. Instead of avoiding the topic, why don't you just come clean and tell me who they are and how they're related to you?
I guess it all comes down to this, huh? The truth is, I have a wife and a child. I'm married. I'm truly sorry for not being upfront with you about it before.
What? You're married? For real?
I'm really sorry for not telling you earlier. The thing is, I actually got married about 5 years ago. Chris is my 4-year-old son. I know I should have brought it up sooner, but honestly, it was such a tough thing to say that I kept putting it off. I didn't mean to keep it from you, and I regret not being more open.
But when we first met, you told me you were single. So you must have been looking to cheat before you even met me, huh? When we met, I told you I wasn't looking for any kind of one-night stand. I told you I was looking for a life partner. I told you that and you still lied to me? So you intended to deceive me from the start?
I never intended to deceive you. My feelings for you are genuine. When I first saw you, I fell head over heels and felt an irresistible connection. I believed I had to be with you, no matter what. But when you said you wouldn't be with a married man, I didn't know how to handle it, so I failed to mention my marriage. I truly regret not being upfront about it. I understand if you're hurt or disappointed. Is it really so terrible that I got married?
Of course it is. That should be obvious. I don't want to be your dirty little mistress. Now everyone's just going to think I'm a little whore. But I didn't know. You don't think what you're doing is bad for your wife or your child?
Yeah, I feel really guilty about all of this. I feel bad for you, Beatrice, and Chris. But here's the thing. I can't change the way I feel about you. It's just not that simple. I mean, you liked me too, right? That's why we started dating. You even said you loved me. So, are you really gonna stop loving me just because I'm married? I know it's complicated, but let's try to figure this out together, okay?
Yes. What you did to me was so bad. It made me instantly hate you. We've been seeing each other for 3 years. And you said your son is 4 years old? So you've been cheating since he was only a 1-year-old? Ugh. My 20s are supposed to be the best years of my life. I'll never get those 3 years back you took from me.
That's the whole reason behind this proposal, sweetheart. I want you to be my wife, to have that lifelong commitment between us. Once we're married, all these worries will fade away. You won't have to stress about these things anymore.
No way I'm gonna get married to a man who betrayed his own family. You're disgusting.
I'm truly sorry for the pain I've caused. I love you, and that's the honest truth. If you're feeling this hurt and there's no way to change that, I understand. Okay, let's break up then. I cherish the 3 years we had together, and I'll always remember our time fondly. I want you to move on and find happiness in your future. I wish you all the best. Goodbye.
No. Hold on a minute here. Why are you acting like you didn't do anything wrong and that this whole incident is just going to end here? You think things are just going to end beautifully for you? You're going to own up to what you did.
Wait, are you suggesting that you want me to divorce Beatrice and marry you instead? It's not that simple, you know. I have a child too, and there are a lot of factors to consider. But if that's what you truly want, if you're serious about it, then I guess we need to have a serious discussion about the future and figure out the best way to move forward. Just know that it won't be an easy decision for anyone involved.
That's not what I mean. I mean you're going to tell Beatrice what you've been doing. You're going to tell her that you've been cheating and see if she can forgive you for it. You betrayed your family, and you think you can just get away with it?
Hey, isn't it better if they stay in the dark? I mean, my wife doesn't know anything about you. Honestly, I'm not sure if we can split without me telling her about you. And trust me, if she finds out about you, it'll only make the whole divorce messier. Let's keep things simple and drama-free, okay?
Why are you still harping on that? You have a young child, for crying out loud. Do you even you realize how incredibly irresponsible your actions are? I can't stand all these lies and deceit. Frankly, I don't want to be married to someone like you anymore.
Why the resistance? Ugh, you're upset because I'm already married, right? Because technically you can't marry me as things stand. But hey, if I go ahead and divorce Beatrice, then you'll have the chance to marry me. Problem solved, isn't it? I don't see what's so wrong with that solution.
Oh, the fact that you lied to me about your wife and child makes me think you'll just do the same thing with another woman if we got married. You're the type of man who will cheat on his wife. You've proved it already. Do you think any woman would want to marry a guy like that? I sure as hell don't. Not in a million years. I had no idea what was going on, so it wasn't my fault. But now that I know, you can bet I'm going to be there and tell your wife.
You don't have to show up here. I've already made it clear that things will be okay if she remains clueless. If you're not interested in being together anymore, that's cool. Let's just call it quits and leave it at that. No need to complicate things any further.
I can't just ignore this, you know? I made a terrible mistake getting involved with a married man. I need to come clean to your wife, or I'll never be able to forgive myself. Maybe, just maybe, she'll find it in her heart to forgive me. I've made up my mind. I'm going to talk to her tomorrow. It's the right thing to do, no matter how difficult it might be.
Don't come here. If she finds out about us, she'll definitely file for divorce and take everything. Do you really want that to happen to me?
Well, I want you to get what's coming to you. Go ahead. Continue fooling around with other women all you want. You think you can just toss me aside and deceive your wife? If you believe you'll be forgiven for all that, you're in for a rude awakening. I've made up my mind. I'm coming to your place tomorrow. It's time you face the music and deal with the mess you've created.
Do you really think you can corner me like this? Fine, go ahead and head to the apartment you think I live in. Nobody will be there. That's just a rental property I own, not my actual residence. My family and I live in a completely different place. So, feel free to waste your time and energy, but you won't find what you're looking for.
What? What are you talking about? Are you telling me that you actually went to the extent of renting an apartment just to cheat on your wife? Just so you could deceive women and pretend to be single? I can't even wrap my head around that level of deceit. That's beyond messed up. How could you do something like that?
You got it. Once I move my stuff out of that place and block your number, you won't have any way to reach me again. You see, you have absolutely no clue where I actually live, do you? You thought you can meddle with my life? Well, let me tell you, it's so easy for me to escape from you. So, sucks to be you.
Oh, you're a real piece of work, aren't you? So you're not going to take responsibility for anything. Let me tell you. You can try to run away from the consequences, but they'll catch up with you eventually.
Whatever. Look, I want nothing to do with you anymore. If you want to feel bitter about something, feel bitter about yourself. Bye.
Dan, wait. Did you block me? If that's the way you're going to be, I have my own ideas about what to do. You'd better get ready.
Tracy, where are you? Did you say something to Beatrice?
Oh, well. Look who decided to unblock me after all this time. Did something happen with Beatrice? I can't help but wonder what's going on. Spill the tea if you don't mind.
Don't play dumb with me. I just came home and Beatrice and Chris are gone. And there's divorce papers sitting on the table. There was a letter beside the divorce papers too. It just said, I'm moving back in with my parents. Tracy told me everything. What did you say to her? And how did you figure out where I live? Be very careful with your answer or I'm gonna sue you for ruining my life.
I didn't tell her to do anything. I just told her what I did. I just wanted her to forgive me. I hired a private detective. They figured out where you lived. I just wanted to apologize to Beatrice with all my heart. She let me explain everything to her in detail. I showed her our chat history and the pictures of us.
You did what? Have you completely lost your mind?
If you're thinking of suing me, be my guest. But here's the thing. Beatrice is on my side. We both discovered that we've been deceived by you for years. She even mentioned that if I assist her with the divorce process, she'll forgive me for everything. It's truly unbelievable that you would ever cheat on such an amazing person like her.
Do you even realize the magnitude of what you've done? You've shattered our entire family. My son is going to be ripped away from me because of this. Do you think I'll ever be able to forgive you for causing such irreparable damage?
I'm not the one who destroyed our family. That was all on you. When you chose to deceive others, this is the inevitable outcome. Your actions and lies are what caused this mess we're in.
Please, I don't want to get divorced. Tracy, if this is about money, I promise I'll give you whatever you ask for. Just talk to Beatrice and convince her to put a stop to this divorce. She won't listen to me, but maybe she'll listen to you. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to save our marriage.
You know what? I don't think I should involve myself any further in this situation than I already have. If you and Beatrice end up getting divorced, it'll be a fitting consequence for your actions. Beatrice is a good person, and if she decides to divorce you, I really hope she receives a fair amount of alimony and child support. In the end, everything will work out just fine, won't it?
Things aren't going to turn out great, and I can't believe you would say something like that. If only you had kept quiet, everyone could have been happy. But now, the situation has spiraled out of control. It's all your fault.
No, you'd be the only one happy if I did that. Now you can see what happens when you cheat on someone. I was careless too, for believing all your lies and not checking on you more thoroughly. I guess that's why they say live and learn. Losing 3 years of my life was a high price to pay for that lesson, though. I'll remember this the next time I fall in love. So thanks. It's probably going to be pretty tough for you from here on out. But good luck!
Hold up. Don't think for a second that this is the end of it. You've completely messed up someone's life, and you believe you can walk away from it unscathed? Think again. This isn't something that can be brushed aside so easily.
Oh God, you're persistent, aren't you? I don't need to do anything else here. The rest is up to Beatrice. If you're going to insist on keeping me in on this, how about a harassment case to go along with your divorce case?
What? Is there any other insane stunt you haven't pulled, you witch?
You keep texting me, saying things that can easily be taken as threats. I've told you your divorce has nothing to do with me, but you still won't leave me alone. I might have to show this chat log to my lawyer and see what he thinks of it. So, what are you gonna do? After Beatrice takes half of your stuff, and you have to pay her alimony and child support? Are you gonna have enough left over to pay a harassment case settlement too?
You're asking for the impossible. You know very well I don't have that kind of money just sitting around. It's not like I can magically conjure up a fortune out of thin air.
Absolutely not. So, just leave me out of this. Our relationship is finished. Done. Kaput. I want absolutely zero involvement with you from this point on. I have no desire to see or hear from you ever again. Is that crystal clear? Let's make a clean break and move on with our lives separately.
But I'm sorry, all right? I really am. I've had a change of heart, I swear. Please don't desert me too. I'm begging you, please give me another chance. I know I messed up, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make it right. I don't want to lose you. Can we please find a way to work through this together?
I'm into honest, caring men. So no. Have fun. Goodbye.
Please don't leave me. Hey, I'm begging you.
Following that, Beatrice proceeded with the divorce from Dan, and as a result, Dan had to provide her with a substantial amount of money. He had to part with a significant portion of his savings and relinquish most of his property. Now, a major chunk of his income goes towards fulfilling alimony and child support obligations. Beatrice decided to move back in with their parents, who were assisting her in raising Chris. As for me, I've learned my lesson and am currently dating a trustworthy man. I have complete confidence in his honesty and integrity.
Hey Kayla, is it true that your family home is in Atami? Yeah, Rachel. Well, you came to Tokyo from Atami for marriage. You must be weird. How could you say that? It's none of your business. I've been living with my wonderful husband. Moreover, I love either urban or rural. I cannot believe that you love both of them. Too many people live in the city. However, Atami would be great. There are hot springs. There are in Tokyo as well. Nope, I don't care about a hot spring in Tokyo. But I would like to try it in Atami. I want to live in a place where there is a hot spring. Well, it depends on where you live. I can say that either Tokyo or Atami would be a great place to live. I'm sick of all your words. I'm just saying that I adore hot spring, but are you telling me that I'm wrong? I'm not saying that you are wrong. I'm saying Tokyo is a great place as well as Atami. Although my hometown is here, Tokyo, I've never thought Tokyo was a great place to live because everyone has gone to their hometown during the holidays. It's boring. I wish my hometown would be somewhere far from Tokyo. Well, you got married in your hometown, Tokyo. That is why you have no hometown to go back. Yes, I got a great idea. What? I can go to your hometown. What did you say? How come I haven't had such an amazing idea? Right away. Wait. Since the great idea came to my mind in a second, I must be a genius. Yes, I am. Hold on. Did you say that you were going to my hometown? It doesn't make sense. How could you say that? Since I want to go to Atami, I will go there with you. That's all. You've got to be kidding me. Here is your hometown, right? So how can you say that you are going to my hometown with me? Well, aren't you going back to your hometown in a few days? If so, will you take me with you? No way. How come I have to do that? If you're going back, it doesn't matter who is going with you, right? But if I go to Atami with you, my family would say something, so I want you to take my whole family with you. What? Seriously? I definitely won't do that. You need to make your travel plans to Atami if you want to go. Oh, don't be so harsh. We don't have many chances to go to Atami. Moreover, we hardly take family trips. So don't you feel like you can give us the gift of enjoying our travels to Atami? I don't feel sympathy for you and your family at all. You and I are adults and independent, but you are asking me to take you on a trip? You must be crazy. How dare you? You are mean. Okay, if you won't take us on your trip, I have another plan. What is your plan? I won't take you with me, but you and your family will follow me, won't you? Even if you try it, I would never let you come with me. You have to make your own travel plans and go if you want to. You won't be able to win. I know you will take the bullet train to Atami. I've heard it from Mrs. Suzuki. And moreover, your bullet train will leave Tokyo at 1400 hours. I will be there to catch the bullet train. A piece of cake. I see. You will wait for me at the train station and go with me. Sorry, but you shouldn't think it would be so easy to go with me. Are you trying to intimidate me? Shame on you. You better not. You will know what happens sooner or later. Anyway, you can say whatever you want. I bet you will regret your plan once you find out. I'm at Tokyo Station. Where are you? Why don't you meet me and buy train tickets? I'm broke, so can you pay for me? Thanks. Too bad. I'm on the bullet train now. What? Wasn't it 1400 hours at Tokyo Station? Too bad. It doesn't matter how early I leave, as I did not want you to come with me. I needed to change my departure time. How could you do that to me? It was a good chance for me to go to Atami. Well, you and your family should go to Atami without relying on my money. Silly you, I don't want to spend my money. That's why I tried to go with you. If I pay for my trip, there would be no purpose. Even if you say so, I won't take you with me. Definitely not. In other words, since I'm on the train now, there's nothing you can do. You will either cancel your family trip or pay for your own trip. There would be only 2 choices for you. No, I have another choice. You are going to get off the bullet train right now and come back to meet me. What? Don't you understand how selfish you are? The stupid idea that you wanted to join my trip has caused me much trouble. Don't tell me it's my fault. What the heck are you saying? It's your fault no matter what anyone thinks. How could you do that to me? My husband had to take the day off even though he had an important task. And my daughter canceled an appointment with her friend at the last minute. Since they changed their plans because of the trip, if they find out that I won't be able to go on the trip, they would be mad at me. Oh no, your husband and daughter were ready for the trip. It was definitely your fault, no doubt. So don't blame me. No way! It's your fault! You got on the bullet train of your own choice. Why didn't you wait for me until 1400 hours? Well, if I waited for you until 1400 hours, I had to take you with me. If so, I would have been annoyed by you. That's why I left earlier. Kayla, why don't you feel sympathy for me? I haven't gone on a trip recently at all. The Atami trip would have been a great opportunity for our family trip. Why have you ruined it? You were so mean. You have a family, and if you want to go on a trip, you pay for your trip. That's common sense, right? But you are trying to get me to pay for your trip even if I'm not your family. So you are totally wrong. If you understand, you shouldn't expect someone to pay for your trip. Wait, are you going to abandon me? I won't let you do this. You will have to pay for me continuously. Wait, are you still demanding my money? Anyway, you are saying that I will abandon you, but from the very beginning, I have never thought about helping you or taking you with me on my trip. At all. I can tell you've misunderstood that. You could go with me on my trip. So, can you stop saying that I was supposed to take you on my trip? Why? When we had a conversation the other day, I was supposed to go on a trip with you, right? But I can't believe what you've done to me. You are so mean. You're out of your mind. If you're going on a trip, you'd better apologize to your husband and daughter. Were they coming with you to believe in your stupid plan? If they will find out that you guys won't go on a trip, they will no doubt be mad at you. I absolutely won't tell them. If they find out, they will definitely be outraged. If so, it's your fault. I did nothing wrong. Are you saying that again? You are the one that caused all the trouble no matter what anyone thinks. By the way, Mrs. Sato and Tanaka told me that you've been asking everyone to take you on their trip as you asked me. Luckily, they refused you, so they enjoyed their trip without you. I guess that you were rejected by all of them. That's why it was a last chance to go with me, right? What? What are you saying? No possible way. Stop speculating. Oh, I thought my guess would be right. Well, I don't care what you did, but it was certain that you were trying to go on my trip, so I won't be your friend anymore. What? Why did you end being my friend suddenly? Suddenly? Think about what you did. It was insane that you tried to go to my hometown with me, and you demanded me to pay for your train tickets. Do you think you would go out or shopping with such a rude person continuously? If I were you, I would say that I definitely won't hang out with her. Even if you say so, I was really planning a lot then. What were you planning? I know you. You thought you could go on someone's trip for free, and you could save your money. Am I right? It's easy to guess what you think because of who you are. Don't tell me you understand what I think. If you are confident that you understand other people, and do not let them go on your trip, you will lose your friends. Oh, thank you for caring about me, but you don't need to. I have so many friends, not like you. What? Seriously? Don't say that I have no friends at all. Well, do you have any friends, Rachel? I was talking to Mrs. Sato and Tanaka a few minutes ago, but they told me that they won't talk to you anymore. What? Mrs. Sato and Tanaka said so? If they hang out with you from now on, they assume that you will come on their trip by some chance. Before it will happen, they told me that they will end being your friend. They were mad at you. What? Damn it, they should have been exploited by me without complaining. I can't believe you consider your friends as your subordinates. No wonder you have no friends. If they find out what you call them, they would be outraged. But can't you realize if you are so offensive to your friends, you will lose friends? You might be right, but there's nothing I can do. I don't know any different way to communicate with my friends. The way you talk to your friends is self-centered. That's why. You've had few friends. I understand very well. Hold on, you've been saying that the more friends you have, the better person you are. But you can't say that a better person has many friends, right? It is true. But as for you, Rachel, if you don't have any friends, you won't be able to go on someone's trip. I mean, it would be a serious problem for you. Yeah, you are right. If you won't be my friend, whose trip can I go on? How could you do this to me? You, at the last moment, you are still trying to go on someone's trip. You do understand what is happening to you, don't you? Listen, I'll let you know clearly. You will never be able to hang out with all of your friends from now on. And you need to apologize to your husband and daughter for what you did. So why don't you make the decision to tell the truth that you've annoyed me? Did I annoy you? That's not true. I just wanted to go on your trip with your money. It was a little thing, but why did you accuse me? You and your friends are the bad guys, not me. Really? I'm trying to let you know, but you don't realize it. Okay, that's enough. Mrs. Suzuki is on my side. You might not realize that, but I will wake you up in a harsh way. I think it would be better for you. Wait! What are you going to do to me? I would never forgive you if you did something weird to me. Well, I won't. I'm just going to call your husband right now. What? You will call my husband? Why? How did you get my husband's phone number? Mrs. Suzuki went shopping and she met your husband by chance, and they exchanged their phone numbers. I heard the story from her a minute ago, and I will explain what you've done to him. Wait! Don't call my husband freely! It would be sexual harassment. It won't be. Seriously? Well, because you were trying to call my husband, and it sounds like you will do something immoral. I definitely don't think so. I just want you to be punished and not repeat your actions. That's all I want to do. No kidding! Why do I have to be punished and be told by you? You are really insane, if you believe you're right. I've just called your husband, so you'd better be scolded by him. What? What have you done to me? Wait! My husband is outraged. He said, "Why did you do this?" And you ruined my day off. And my daughter is upset as well. Why do they have to accuse me? Because you've misunderstood that you could go on someone's trip and turn it into your family trip. Well, you need to be scolded by him, and on your way home, your husband's lecture would be nice background music. You won't be able to go on a trip, but you will enjoy lively music on your way home. What do you mean by that? No, it was not my plan. It's all your fault. So you need to do something for me. I've told you many times. The reason you lost your friends and have been accused by your husband and daughter is that you tried to go on someone's trip with their money all the time. So you were being punished. In other words, you were suffering the consequences of your own actions. Therefore, don't blame someone else. Well, it would be no use in saying something to you. We will never hang out with you from now on. Don't say that! We're friends! So, can you still be my friend as we were before? I wish I could be your friend, but unfortunately, this happened because of you, not us. Not only Mrs. Sato and Tanaka, but also our other friends say they are not going on a trip with you, and they won't talk to you. They won't be your friend anymore, so you don't belong to our friend group, and you need to do everything by yourself. No way! If I lost my friends, I don't have anything to do. I've been getting along with my friends these days. It doesn't make sense what is happening to me. If you took me on your trip, everything would be okay. How could you do this to me? My husband is still upset, and my daughter won't talk to me. Do something, please. Rachel called me and asked me for help, but I ignored her, and my friends and I have decided not to have contact with Rachel. Later, Rachel was lectured by her husband and daughter, and they went on a trip without Rachel. Rachel had to stay home alone, and she couldn't talk to any friends, so she has been alone for a few days. A little later, when they went on a family trip, Rachel could not go with them, and she was forced to stay home. My friends and I didn't care about her, and we enjoyed our lunch and trip together.